Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Solid Wrestling Report. I'm your host, Rob Zagoric. On today's episode, I have some special news for you. I was on the set of A Masked Saint in a role with Roddy Piper. What an amazing experience. I never really got to sit down and talk to the man like I would have loved to. It was a hectic set, but I got to meet him. What a stand-up guy. And stay posted for when the movie is released. I think it's going to be next year sometime. But what an awesome experience. Now I would like to introduce to you a very special guest. Personal friend of mine, Sean Atkins. What's going on, man? Good to see you.
How you been?
Good. Welcome to the show.
Thanks very much for having me.
So, Sean Atkins. Got you here on the show.
I gotta stop you right there. The name is not Sean Atkins. It's never been Sean Atkins. I gotta make that perfectly clear. My name is Sean Michael Flett.
Why? But I thought you went with the name Sean Atkins.
No, I want to be myself. I want to be me, who I really am, the human being that everybody knows. You know.
Oh, so you're gonna drop like an alter ego type of.
Well, it's not a choice I ever had to make, you know, having an alter ego. It's not a choice that I ever decided upon. It was all Mr. Business, you know. He was running the show at that point in time, and he wanted me to be the cowboy, Sean Atkins. Well, it's not who I am. I can't do that no more. It's just, you don't pretend to be somebody you're not.
So why the switch?
Well, it's easy, you know. Like I always thought, hey, I'm an aggressive guy. I've always played lots of sports, done very well at them. I played hockey, baseball, basketball, football, volleyball. I've always done well in every sport I've ever participated in, and I figured, hey, I've got a deep, profound love for professional wrestling. Why not give it a shot?
Beautiful. So why did you get into wrestling?
Well, I got into wrestling the same way everybody else does, you know. I was watching it ever since I was a little boy, you know, seeing it on television, around me everywhere, and magazines and on the internet. You know, it's something I've always loved and I've always wanted to do.
Interesting. So what do you want to do, like why do you want to be a part of SAW?
Well, I want to be a part of SAW because I live in Sault Ste. Marie. I breathe Sault Ste. Marie. I am homegrown. I was brought up here. I think I should represent Sault Ste. Marie for Sioux area wrestling, for those people.
Awesome. Oh, incredible. So the fans to you is the key, the power.
Well, the fans are all the people I've grown up with my whole life. You know, they've been around me everywhere, and most of them have supported me, and a lot of them, hey, I'll say it, they're my friends.
Awesome.
You know, I got to do what I got to do. I've got to make sure that the new generations, the next generation, see what wrestling is, and then they see what wrestlers really are. They're people.
Yeah, and good point. You know, a lot of times you get caught up in the glam and everyone expects more of you.
Well, exactly. I'm not here to show off, and I'm not here to pretend to be something I'm not. I'm here to actually give the fans what they want to see. I'm here to put out a fight. I'm here to give them what they want.
You can give them true Chamblay.
That's exactly what I'm going to give them. It's going to be a fight every single time. I'm going to go out there. I'm not the biggest guy in the world. Hey, you could look at me. I'm not much to laugh at either, so, you know.
Well, I've seen you in the ring before. You're a force to be reckoned with. And
well,
now that I'm hearing you, it sounds like that coming in force, you're gonna be the true Chamblay.
Yeah, it's that competitive attitude inside me, you know.
You don't got that Mr. Business looming over you.
No, Mr. Business kept me down for the whole time. I mean, look at the people he's put me up against. I wrestled Johnny Valentino so many times, and the deck was stacked against me every time. I never got my fair shot.
So you believe now it's going to be a more favorable, a just environment to work in?
Well, I'm going to make it different. I'm going to change it myself. I'm going to do things the way I should have done them in the first place. I'm going to fight for the people.
A patriot of SAW, that's what you're hitting at?
That's basically it. I'm going to be SAW's homegrown, home-fed. I will be your hero.
See, it's people like this that make wrestling to me more exciting, because the energy, the belief in what they're doing. Like some people, it's about the fame, or it's about money, or whatever it's about. But when I'm listening to you, I feel that, you know, you're the one who cares about the fans. You're the one that wants to perform, whether or not there was anything else involved. It's about the fans. I'm so glad that you know, I hear about this new Chamblay. And then so Sean Atkins is out the door.
Yeah, he's gone.
And now we got a Sean Blais.
That's right.
And the real Sean Blais. What did you do during your time off?
Well, I mean, when I was wrestling before, I didn't have anything really obligated to my life. I had a son. That's my time off was mostly spent, taking care of him and making sure he has a good life and bringing him up the right way. Like I want him to live the way that I did with a dad and with a mom and to have a life and a future of his own. I want to pave the way for him. I want to show him that anyone, if they have the dedication, the drive, and the athleticism, can wrestle in a ring.
And a future in the wrestling world.
That's right. I might not be a big dog, but I fight like a big dog. I've got the spirit. I've got the drive. Teach
your kids to wrestle, folks. But anything else you'd like to hit upon? Things that you'd like to see change? I asked Vinny Da Vinci about how he felt about a smaller venue. What's your take on that?
Well, you know what? I like a smaller venue. It's more of a personal time. You get to know the crowd a little bit better. You actually you can interact with them more. It's more fun for me at that point. Really, it is.
Beautiful. And just get right to the core bands.
Well, that's just it, But I do have one thing I do have to get aside beforehand, and I'm going to look right there, and I'm going to say it to Johnny Valentino himself. That next show, January 25th, Saw Rise from the Ashes. I'm going to come looking for you, buddy.
Johnny Valentino, that's some pretty tough words there, so I'm going to have to ask him what he thinks of those. But coming from you, I know they better be taking heed. So, thank you very much for coming out to the show.
No problem. It was a pleasure. Anytime.
Safe trip back. Ladies and gentlemen, please go on to YouTubes, go on to Facebooks, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, comments. We need your comments. I want to do a mailbag. I'll answer all your comments, whether they're in favor or they're against us. Please tell us what you think. Thank you very much. See you next Monday.